Now, I've just arrived at Athens airport and I have to say I'm already impressed. The information you need is clearly laid out in English and Greek. There's a couple of good bookshops, and in the departures hall there's a cafe serving quite good food where you can watch the planes landing and taking off. And on the very top floor there's even a museum of archaeological finds from the airport area, so if you want you can start sightseeing straight away. Getting into the city is straightforward. If you want to get the metro into town, just follow the signs that say "to trains." It costs €6 and takes about 45 minutes. If you want to get the bus, the X95 will get you to the central Syntagma Square 24 hours a day for just over €3, though it does take a little longer. And if you feel brave enough to take an Athenian taxi, they're the yellow cars waiting for you right outside. Food in Athens should hold few surprises to you if you've been to a Greek restaurant back home. But if not, there are the three main staples. First there's the spanakopita, or spinach pie, which many Athenians eat instead of breakfast. Second there are grilled foods, usually meat or fish, in lemon or olive oil. There's a butcher behind me sharpening his knives and chopping meat for the day. And third, there are the dips and salads, which Greeks call mezedes, and these are the shared dishes which make Greek food with people and friends such a pleasurable experience. But don't forget, these days there are also many more international options in Athens. Athenians come to the hills above the city to escape the chaos below. Now, I've just stumbled across a couple of bouzouki players sitting on the green slopes of the Acropolis, trying out their material in the afternoon sun. And below us you can see the ancient agora and the domes of a Byzantine church. It really doesn't get much better than this. The ancient heart of the city of Athens is the Acropolis. The word in Greek is Akropolis, which means top of the town, and that's exactly where I'm standing now, on a rocky outcrop at the highest point for almost a mile around, looking down on the white city stretching in every direction below. Above me the Greek flag is flying, there's a wind up, and next to me is the Parthenon, the temple of Virgin Athena and the most powerful symbol of Greece. It's easy to understand why so many people come here and fall in love with the place. But I think it helps to come to the Acropolis on a day like today when there aren't many visitors, the hills all around are spring green, and it's cool enough to wander about. And from up here you can also see why Athens is one of the most polluted cities in the world. There's almost a perfect ring of hills around the city, creating a basin that traps all the gases from the traffic, but that's also why it's so pleasantly warm. Up close, the first thing that strikes you about the Parthenon is its sheer size. But the thing about the Parthenon is that it's meant to be seen from a distance. If you want to be a real geek about it, you can stand as close to the columns as you can and work out how the architects curved them so they look straight when viewed from the city below, or how they used the golden ratio to make it the most pleasing expression of economy of form. Or you could just do what everyone else is doing and take a photo for your album. One of my personal favourite places in Athens is the Museum of the City of Athens. The museum is based on the south side of the absolutely unpronounceable Klaphthmonos Square, which is near Panepistimiou metro station. The museum has a scale model of the old city of Athens and several rather idealised 18th and 19th century paintings of the Acropolis, surrounded by nothing but green fields leading down to the sea. It really gives you a sense of how fast the city has grown and where it's coming from.